Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday evening, Chest, Back, and Abs, Volume 3 of Getting the Family Back Together. Hope everyone's staying somewhat sane today. We've adjusted the layout a bit, so we have plenty of room. So like we said before with everyone, whether you have bands or whether you have dumbbells, this is going to be a perfect workout for you. We got dumbbells down here we're going to use. We got bands also. Now, before we get started, for those of y'all that haven't tuned in yet, bands or dumbbells, either one of these will work great for these exercises. We'll be doing 2 rounds, pretty much back-to-back of the same exercises. So in a sense, doing 2 sets. So we've got 4 rounds that will be 5 minutes each. So we're going to do 5 minutes of all our exercises, roughly 30 to 90 seconds long. During that time frame, take whatever breaks you need. We'll go 5 minutes for a round, and then we'll pretty much go back and do that same exercise. But I'm going to demonstrate one with bands. I'm going to demonstrate one with dumbbells, just so you kind of get a feel for, because not everyone has both. Now, those of y'all that have bands, I did get a question. What is this little strap for with the knot at the end? This will go into your door. So if you open up your door, I've already got one set up. You'll slide the knot behind the door, close the door. You'll have the end that has the hole in it. Okay, so now your bands will go in that. So now we can do back rows. We can turn it around if you want. We can do chest presses. We can do flies. So this way, if you have bands and have dumbbells, you can still use your chest presses. Those y'all have a bench. I'm going to be demonstrating the chest exercises on the floor, flat floor chest press. If you have a bench, feel free to use a bench. If you don't have a bench, don't worry about it. You can just use the floor. I'll demonstrate those again as we're going. Also, we want to thank, of course, Defiance Fuel for the free advertising that we're giving them. They're, besides the best water, it's my favorite water. Again, if you want some water, go to defiancefuel.com. They are delivering free in-home. Use the code JGFitness, get yourself a discount. Also, give a shout out to our berries. Can we see London? We got a collection of different berry shirts over the years that we're using. So shout out to our London crew. So let's go ahead and get you started. Enough of me chit-chatting. I know most of y'all hear me talk enough as it is. So we got chest press to start. I'm going to start with the bands here. Again, if you're going to use dumbbells, you can lay down flat on the floor. We're going to go for about 90 seconds on these presses here. So as we're going, I just want you to take a step forward if you're using bands. Keep that core tight. Let's hit some chest presses right here. So again, 90 seconds here, just a regular press. As you get going, if it gets difficult, you can alternate your presses one at a time. Focus if you have the bands or even if you have dumbbells, going slow. You want to try to fight that tension on the way back. Now, like we said before in the earlier workouts, we don't have a treadmill, so usually I'll tell you to focus on your speed on the treadmill. Just keep it slow on the floor. If you want to go for a little burnout here, you can go for a burnout here. It's up to you. And this is all going to be at your pace. So we've got about 45 seconds here. If you want to throw in some flies here, you can throw in some flies. We're just trying to get your chest warmed up. We're going to focus a little bit more on chest and back on this first round. We'll sprinkle in a little bit of abs as we're going. So we got 30 seconds here. Then we're going to turn around and we're going to do some back rows. Now, if you're using dumbbells, you can simply stand up. We'll give you a few seconds to stand up in transition. If you're using a bench, you can just sit up on the front of your bench or straddle your bench, how we would normally do if we were in the class. We have standing rows if you're using dumbbells. 10 seconds here. Try to give it about 5 more reps. If you're going slow, maybe about 10 reps if you're going for speed. We're going to turn you around in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Turn it around here. Now we're going to hit some back rows. Slide them in those knees. Keep that chest up. Let those shoulders round forward. Get a little stretch in that back. Pull those elbows as you come back. Squeeze. Again, if you want to give me some speed back in, just try to get a little hold as you come back right here. Squeeze nice and tight. We'll go 90 seconds here. Then we're going to go back to your chest. This round, again, just chest and back. After each 5-minute round, for those of you that are just tuned in for the first time, we'll give you about a minute. Catch your breath in between. We're going to be doing mainly strength training with the exercises today. So those that want to get your heart rate up. In between, if you want, you can throw in some jumping jacks. If you have a jump rope, I know some of you have a jump rope. You can do jump rope. You can do squats. You can throw in some push-ups. Anything you want. if you don't want to take that minute to recover, I'll tell you that this is a lot easier to do while teaching live than legs yesterday. Those that were paying attention yesterday, I was dying through a lot of that, trying to teach and talk at the same time. Not the easiest thing to do. 15 seconds here. We're going to turn around. Simple chest press coming up. Again, if your weights are light, give me a little burnout. Focus on your negative, so about 3 to 5 reps, or 3 to 5 seconds down on each rep. We got 3 here, 2, 1, shake it out. Let's turn around. This time we're just going to go a minute on chest. Burn it out here. Now, if you have the bands, if you want to add a little extra tension, walk out a little further. You can add some tension to those bands. If that gets too difficult, step back, take some tension away. In a minute here, focus on getting a deep stretch. Shoot those elbows back. Squeeze as you come up. Focus on those muscles that you're working right here. Feel this in your chest as you're pressing forward. Again, if it gets difficult, alternate back and forth. If it feels easy, focus on that negative. 3, 4, 5 seconds back, a little hold for 2. Explode forward. Back slow. 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds back. Explode forward. Last 15 seconds here, then we're going to turn you around. We're going to hit that back one more time. You need a little minute to recover. Then we do the same routine again. So I'm going to use dumbbells. Give me 3, 2, 1, switch it up. All right, bring it back. Sit those back rows right here. Squeeze as you come back. Now tomorrow, we're going to hit 5:30 as we have been. Same bat time, same bat channel. We're going to focus on abs and abs tomorrow. If you have some booty bands or some mini bands, if you got the Barry's kit, I'll do the exercises with those. If you do not have booty bands, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you plenty of exercises to do with these bands or with the dumbbells. We're going to make it work. So we got 20 seconds here. We're going to try to burn this out. And here you can go high road, you can go middle, you can go low, depending on what you want to target. 10 seconds. We get our minute break. Burn out. Give me a couple more. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Good work. All right. Now here we get a minute break. So during this time, here's where you can go for your jumping jacks. Here's where, if you want, you can just get some water. Yourself hydrated. Now, coming up, same exercises. We're going to do 90 seconds on your chest, 90 seconds on back, a minute on chest, a minute on back. I'm going to go to the floor to demonstrate the chest exercises. So I'm going to lower this camera down just a little bit so you can see me. About 20 seconds, we're going to go. Now, if you're using bands or if you're using dumbbells, again, same equipment, focus on what's going to make it a little more challenging for you. Do you want to go for a burnout the whole 90 seconds? Can you do a little bit more of a negatives the whole time? All right, grab those weights. If you're on the floor, just do a floor press. Have a seat. And if you got people underneath you, just be careful with this one here. I'll turn you to the side. We're going to go straight up, press, come down slow. Those elbows stop. So, those are the do class when we do our back rows. Now, sometimes I'll have you reach to the floor and let your dumbbells stop at the floor and kill all your momentum. Same idea with your press here. Stop. Let those keep those shoulder blades tight. Let those elbows touch. Give me a second. Press it back up. Again, we got the limited edition 51-pound dumbbells. Well, it's 15s, but we know they're 51s. We've been through this on Monday and Tuesday. Those that didn't hear the story. Went to Dick's, they were out of 15s, but they did have the limited edition 51-pound dumbbells. They look smaller. They weigh a lot. So, also with your chest press as you're going, if you want to alternate your press, you can if it gets heavy. There's the dumbbells. If you want to switch your presses, you can rotate to a hammer press if you like. Do a close grip here. Any chest press is fine. If you want to engage your core a little bit, take those legs up to a tabletop position, extend them out. Focus on pulling that belly button down towards that spine. Keep those abs nice and tight. And if you want to, just keep those feet flat. It's up to you. If you're on a bench, focus on keeping your back nice and flat on your bench the whole time. A little tabletop position, like I said, a little engagement of the core. It never hurts. Now we've got about 12 seconds here. We're going to switch to a back row. Let's start rotating up to that position. Maybe about 10. Your bent over rows coming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Soft bend those knees. Bend over the waist. Get that back nice and flat. That chest up. Shoot. Those shoulder blades like squeeze as you come up right here. And if you need to alternate, you can. It's up to you. If you're on the bench, you can always set both weights on the bench and alternate one at a time. Just really focus on that squeeze as you come up all the way down. Squeeze those shoulder blades on the way up. Shoulders are going to round forward. And a small little arch in our back. Got about a minute here. We're back to that chest press one more time. So just come up slow. It's tight. Chest is up. Keep that core tight. Breathe. A big breath in. Blow it out as you come up. Squeeze nice and tight. Now, you got about 40 seconds. Those are done the last couple days. You notice we've thrown some holds sometimes as we're going. No holds on this one unless you want to. You can make this one as difficult as you need. If you want to hold your row, or your row on each one, alternate the reps. You're a little bit more advanced. You can go that route, or you can keep it low. It's up to you. You got 15 seconds. We'll double time a little bit. Get a little burn in. It's your last 10. I want you to keep going. I'm gonna lay it down. Press is coming up again. One more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest press right here. We'll burn out. Get those palms in. Squeeze that chest at the top. Starts the body grip a little bit. Snap those hands, especially if you got the lighter weights. Like I said before, if at any point this does get too difficult, you can always alternate one arm at a time. You can go with weights up. You want to challenge yourself a little bit. You may have a little pause at the bottom. Press one up at a time if you can't go both. 30 seconds here. We're right back up to rows. We're 90 seconds, so we're done with round one. We'll burn out here. Pick up the pace a little bit. 15 seconds to go. Last 10. Got 8. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step. Back to rows. Last one right here. If you want to hit some reverse rows, focus on the lower back. Let's put those palms up. Facing out away from you. Bring those dumbbells right to those hips. Drop those shoulder blades down. Squeeze as you come up. You can come out to the side if you need to. This is it right here. We've got about 30 seconds left. We're done with round one. You get that minute recovery. 20 to go. Little squeeze on each rep. Last 15. Maybe a few more. Don't stop. Alternate if you need to. You got 10. You got 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out. All right. So right now we are done. Round one. Take your break. Give yourself a little breather. Jumping jacks here. Squat it out and keep your heart rate up. We'll do some mountain climbers since we're throwing some abs on this when you can. Now coming up, I'm going to try to avoid push-ups. If you want to do push-ups coming up, instead of some of these ab exercises, you can. Since we're going to throw a little bit of abs. Every day we'll have a little bit of abs going on. I try to avoid basic exercises whenever you're in my class. I don't do burpees. Very seldom will I ever do mountain climbers. I don't do a lot of push-ups. Trying to give you an exercise that you can do for $10 outdoor workout. And you're paying $30, $40, $50 to come to a class. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more challenging for you. So coming up, we're gonna go back to chest on this round with some abs. I'm gonna give you the options on the abs. We're going back to 90 seconds on the chest. I'm going to start this one out with bands. If you're using dumbbells, regular floor press, any chest press you want right here. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's press it out. So on this one, I'm just going to rep it out. A little 2-second pause at the top, 2-second pause at the bottom. Come a little closer towards you. Squeeze. You come back. Now focus here. Think. Try not to let your shoulders run too much towards you or away from you. So keep those shoulder blades engaged this entire time. Feel the difference, even when you press forward, how your chest feels when you keep your shoulder blades tight, then when you let them round forward. In here, if you want to do some flies, you can do some flies. Coming up, we've got about 20 seconds. We're going to do a hold. We're going to press straight out and hold for 15, come back halfway for 15. Then we're going to hit the floor. Do a little bit of abs. I'll let you do any ab exercise you want. Coming up, I'm going to give you some options. Let's get ready to hold it. Straight out in 3, 2, 1, out. Okay, 15 seconds here. We come back, we hold for 15. It's going to pulse it out when we do. When we hit the floor, I'm going to go into a plank position. I'm going to do some push-ups with some Spider-Mans. You can do a high plank. You can do a shoulder tap. You can roll it over, do a crunch. You can do a regular plank. If you just want to do some push-ups for a burn, you can. We're coming right back to chest after this next 30 seconds. Let's take it back in 3, 2, 1. Give me 10 here. I said 15, but I lied. You'll learn that I lie a lot. It's okay. It happens when you get old, you forget stuff. We got 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. These weights out of the way. Down to the floor. Push up. Then we push up and bring that right knee up. Our right elbow, alternate left knee to left elbow. Go back and forth here for 30 seconds. You got about 10 seconds to go. We're going to go right back to those chest presses. Again, this one out is just chest and just abs. Over that burnout. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Back to that chest. Now, same idea. We got 90 seconds here. Here's what I'm going to do. If you do this at your pace, I'm going to go for a little bit. We'll burn out here. About 1 second up, 1 second back. Coming up in about 10 seconds, I'm going to go to 2 seconds out, 2 seconds back. And 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go a little slower. Hold for 2 on each one. Coming up, we're going to go about 12 seconds, negatives on the way back. So 5 seconds back, 1 second. This will be our last 30 seconds on chest before we hit those abs again. Ready? In 3, 2, last 30 seconds. Either burn this out or give me negatives. 30 seconds here. We're back down to the floor. This next one I'm going to do off the armbar right here. We're going to do a 30-second ab in about 12 seconds. If you want your mountain climbers, you can. You can go slow. You do Spider-Mans, you do your crunches, you do your plank. It'll be 30 seconds coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Go opposite knee, or right knee, right elbow. If you want, you can come cross body. It's up to you. I focus on a little hold here as you come up. That core tight. Now we've got 15 seconds here. And we're just going to go for a 1-minute burnout on this last chest exercise. Okay? Got about 5. Let's hit this chest in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to chest. Burnout here. Let's avoid the negatives. Let's avoid the 2-second up and down. Let's just do a burnout. Now, using dumbbells, alternate that. Keep it simple. If that gets too hard, if you got the heavier weights, drop the 1 dumbbell. It'll be similar to doing a hammer press or a close grip. Now, we got 30 seconds left. Burn it out. Use your break, take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw that shit right back out. 25 seconds here. Someone earlier asked, can you still yell at us? Well, the thing is, when I yell in class, people think I'm mean. I'm saying, so it's not easy to get along with when you just do what I say. Give me 5 here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Not yell. Somebody, shake this out. You got a minute break here. Don't yell at somebody. That's not mean. You just have selective hearing. Or some people just want attention. That's fine, I'll give it to you. But if you do it again, just ignore you. I don't get, come in, pay $30 for a class to do your own workout. Blows my mind. So if you're watching this, you're probably one of our regulars. I don't have to yell at you. But, it's people who listen, we're going to get along just fine. I do miss joking, making fun. One of my favorite stories, had a lady, got 20 seconds, we're going to do that again. I'm going to stick with the bands. Actually, I'll do the dumbbells. And instead of the mountain climbers, just do crunches. I had a lady who came in and told on me because I was picking on somebody. I had one of my favorite lady clients in there doing chest press with 30s. And I gave her a hard time rolling using 30s when she was lifting the heaviest weights in the class. So I do miss making fun of my regulars and seeing who gets mad at us for it. But, all right, let's hit this chest pressing in 3, 2, 1. All right, 90 seconds here. Floor press. Right here. Those are looking directly at me. This is almost, take it back to what a Saturday night used to be like. Sling back, legs up, or keep it professional. If you're OBGYN, you use this. Just don't have any stirrups. But, if you want to work your core out a little bit, take your legs up in tabletop position. Those abs a little bit. Just a warning for everyone that's kind of new. Tune in. I've got all the cheesiest jokes. Some good dad jokes. Oh my God. If we hang, I'm just an idiot. I don't really think a lot of times before I talk, so I say a lot of stupid stuff. So, just imagine if my window, I had to keep my blinds closed. Someone's like, why don't you open your blinds? Like, when someone looks in, you see some random guy laying on his floor pressing dumbbells, talking to himself like an idiot. I'm not saying I'm not an idiot, because I am, but try to hide that fact as much as possible. People have a tendency to frown when they find out you're kind of dumb. All right, last 30 seconds here. And then we're going to switch to abs. I'm going to focus on a little bit more of a negative right here. I want you to keep your head down, head up, because I'm going to look at the clock. We got 15 seconds. I'm going to go into crunches after this. If you're doing dumbbells, you can crunch this out with or without a dumbbell if you like. Give me about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 30 seconds here. Should focus on just pulling that chest up, eyes are on the ceiling that whole time. Pretend those are red lights. One thing to do this about the red lights, how good they make you look. Because these lights do you no good at all. I think at age 5 years, being under these white lights, I'm doing it in red lights. All right, 10 seconds. Go back to that press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 90 seconds of chest press again. Take your time here. If you can't run, you get directly into your bands. It's okay. You got time. I'm going to do this one sort of like before. I'm just going to give me a little bit of speed for 30. Then I'm going to do 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down, repetition count for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to do negatives on the last one. Then we'll hit abs real quick, and then a burnout. And we're done with chest lifts and back. All right, we got 5. I'm going to slow my reps down. 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's amazing when you count how slow you go. You tell some people, hey, 2 second count, 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. And I think they interpret it as 0.2. That's where the whole idea of don't rip it out faster than you run. There's just no reason. All right, coming up, I'm going to switch to negative. That's your last 30 seconds. So you can do a burnout, or you can do negatives as well. In 3, 2, 1. Last 30 seconds here before we switch to abs one more time. Focus on our shoulder blades staying tight and pinch together as you come down. About 12 seconds. Maybe 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 30 seconds here on crunches. So our last 90 seconds. And we're done with round 2, which means we're halfway done with class. All right, we've got 15 here. My abs, I'm gonna go for a little bit more speed. 3, 2, 1, burn it out. Now, remember, this is your last chest exercise for a little bit, because we're doing all back and abs on your next round. So we're gonna do this again tomorrow and Friday. I have people ask if we're gonna do Saturday and Sunday. My time slots, usually around 9 or 10 on Saturday and Sunday. So thinking we might do that, maybe like a 9:30 or 10 o'clock. We'll take a poll, see who wants the most, and then we'll see how I feel when I wake up. If I'm up early, we'll do it at 9:30. If I need to sleep in, we'll do it at 10. Just joking. I'll give you a little bit of a heads up before we do it. 20 seconds. But if you guys want to, we can definitely do a live Saturday, Sunday. If we don't want to do it live, it's not a big deal. I can do a video and just save it on the page for you guys. Last 10 here. Give me 8. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Round 2. Yeah, shake it out. Good work. All right, take a minute here to recover. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. So we're gonna focus a little bit more on the back end of this next one. Okay. Yeah, that defines feeling. Best tasting water. Best water for you, especially for the athletes. Now, there's a rumor, as long as we are allowed to stay outside here in Nashville, I'm going to do some outdoor boot camp, basic boot camp exercise classes. Depending on whether it's going to rain, it looks like for 75 more days. So by the time it's going to rain, we'll probably be done with this whole thing. But if you're interested in doing an outdoor class, DM me, let me know. We're just going to try and find a location that is big enough so everyone has their 6 feet. We're going to try to keep it 15, 20 people. I mean, I know we can easily get 50 or 60, but I don't want people to be like, freaking out because there's a bunch of us out there. So I think it'd be easier if we just did it this way. Okay, let's go get this second half started, shall we? Stop. All right. I'm going to go back to bands to start. Your choice, dumbbells or bands. Let's hit some rows. Okay. This one, I'm going to start with the row right down the middle. I'm going to go at 90 seconds here. Now, if you want, we're going to go 90 on your back, and we're going to hit 30 seconds on abs. You can also do a Superman if you'd rather do a Superman instead coming up. It's up to you. I'll give you some options. So we've got another minute here. If you want to hit a high row, you can. I'm going to study middle for this 90-second routine. I'll switch it up later. Try to do more lower, focus on the lower back a little bit more. And your choice coming up in about 35 seconds. Man, squeeze as you come back nice and tight. Someone asked me, what's your plan during this hibernation we're going through? And I was like, to be honest with you, I'd have a baby in December. There's going to be so many corona babies in December. I'm just trying to avoid that. But seriously, I was just excited to get everybody back in there and have a celebration at first class. I can't wait. Yeah, 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to go with a high plank off the bench, arm bar, my bench. You can do the Superman here if you want. We're just going to go for 30 seconds. You want to throw in a little bit of a mountain climber here. Feel free. A little more advanced, you're going to do an extended plank. Extend those arms out past your head. We got about 10 more seconds here. We're going to go back to rows. I'm going to do my rows a little different than last time. Looked like we did the chest before. It's going to be 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this time, we got 90 seconds on rows. I'm going to do like I did with chest. I'm going to go a little bit faster for the first 30 seconds. 2 second back, 2 second up, repetition count for the second 30, and then negatives on the last 30 before we hit those abs again. So those back, squeeze, nice and tight. You're going low rows. Those palms are up. Focus on dropping your shoulder blades down. And squeeze as you come back. 2 seconds up, 2 seconds back. Now, we got about 15 seconds left before I slow mine down to negatives. We got 45 seconds left before we hit that core or Superman one more time. All right, you got 3, 2, 1. Come back. Fight that tension as you come back in. You do not have to do negatives here. All the cool kids are doing it though. So if you want to be cool, you already are if you're watching this. Or you're bored. Either way, had a few people who definitely just watch out of boredom. Just there's so many other things to do, but I appreciate it. Just like, subscribe. Appreciate that even more. Got 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, back to that core. Okay, I'm just gonna cross body on mine here. Actually, ab exercises. You know, we were talking about trying to get that pool weather body ready for the pool for spring and summer. As long as this looks like it could go, there'll be any pools. I do know Target had little plastic blue ones. You don't think I'm gonna put together a beach workout in this living room with some plastic pools and some fake palm trees. All right, last minute here. Let's run this back out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna go for a burnout here. And you don't have to go for a burnout on this one. If you have bands, it wouldn't hurt. You have dumbbells, just as long as it's controlled, you can go for a little speed. 30 seconds to go. We got to at least celebrate a little bit of St. Patrick's Day yesterday. Funny story. Do that podcast every Tuesday evening. Those who haven't seen it, I'm in the studio when I do it. Just a green screen behind me, and I uploaded a picture for it. So, green screen, right? What was yesterday? St. Patty's Day. What kind of shirt you wear? Green, okay? Funny boy here, not the smartest one, I told you. Put a green shirt on, sit down in front of the camera, and all I see is my head wobbling. No body attached, because I was too dumb to realize green and green don't go together. Give me 3 here, 2, 1, and shake it out. Good work. All right, minute recovery here. So yeah, so I sit down in front of the computer. I just got this wobbling head. It's been a long day. I just got done doing legs. Trying to remember how to breathe and talk and teach at the same time. Harder than it looks. Oh. But those of y'all that were sharing the stories on Instagram about the workout, I really appreciate it. Boy, Dominic, Cinciola, appreciate you asking how to do it. Anyway, if you want to tag anybody, share. We'd love to get as many people on here that need it. It's more than just a Barry's family, it's just our community. I know we've got people watching this that are just friends in town, people who, they'll remain nameless, who won't do Barry's because they don't do boot camp style stuff. It's fine. This is a basic, traditional, whatever workout in the house, but you can do it. All right, back one more time. Same idea we just did. I'm gonna go use those dumbbells. Let's knock out some rows. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, back rows here. Again, if you have any ideas, or there's certain exercises you want to see, if there's extra equipment that you have, like I said, I'm keeping it simple. Tomorrow's abs and ass class or workout will be without booty bands. I'll demonstrate without, but if you have them, whether it's the Velcro ones around the ankles or like the mini bands that slide up above your knees, bring those and I will talk you through it if you're going to use those bands. But I'll demonstrate without, just because I know we have people who don't have those bands yet. All right, we got about 45 seconds here. Back to those abs. Or your Superman. Again, this is up to you. So, we're going to do this. We got this round all back, sprinkling some abs and core. The last round, we're gonna do one of all chest, then we'll do one of all back. We'll do a little bit of abs in between again. That's sort of how we did with arms the other day. We're gonna focus on just one side at a time. So we'll do right side chest, then we'll do right side back, and work some core out. Got about 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. I'll go back to my plank. You can do any core here. I'm just doing a little hip dip. Knees hip side to side. If you missed the podcast last night, we had a few people on discussing the coronavirus. We had a few people from New York, LA, just trying to get a different perspective of what's going on. I'd really like to next week kind of do something similar with some of our people who are like quarantined and stuck indoors. Maybe 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's set this back. And we'll do this burnout. Focus on the 2-second up down rep, and then we'll do negative for 30. So 90 seconds here, abs, and that back burnout. But any stories you have, we do live chat on Tuesday nights. So if you got questions, just wait for people to get out and just talk. I know people are bored. If we've got a good turnout, people just want to get on and just chit chat and BS a little bit, we can do that too. I mean, I've been listening to podcasts throughout the days. Just give me something to do. Because sometimes that music just gets kind of old after a while. It's from being around it every day for me. All right. We got about 35 seconds for another back. I'm going to focus on these negatives coming up in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, so we're talking. So if you want to, we can do another live podcast throughout the week. Just kind of talk, whatever's on your mind. We just want to chit chat. You're not tired of my voice yet? Impossible I'm not. Maybe 3, 2, 1. Let's hit these abs. I'm gonna hold the plank on this one. Kind of open up a little bit so I can just talk to you a little more. So let me know, what did you guys want to talk about? We can just discuss anything that's on your mind. I think at some point we're going to get coronavirus out on the talk until, whether it's a vaccination or vaccine or something that comes out. But I like to keep things a little more lighthearted, fun, joke a little more. If that's not your cup of tea, it's fine. We'll keep it professional. Maybe we just won't be friends. It's okay. All right, last minute right here. Let's burn this back out. Let's get it. Yeah, 45 seconds left on this. That's it, so don't stop. You can stop and take all the break you want in 40 seconds. Burn it out. You can alternate if you need to, but if you alternate, don't twist your shit. Once you keep your shoulders and hips square that whole time. And those that had kids, apologize beforehand. They usually have a decent filter on in the class sometimes. It's hard to run at home. 20 seconds. Burn it out. If I can do this with 51s, you can do it with 50s, or those 40s, or those 30s. Last 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right. We are 3 down. We've got 1 to go. Take a minute here. Jump rope, plank, crunch, whatever you want to do. Okay, coming up. Gonna change up a little bit. We're gonna focus on one side at a time. So if you're doing dumbbells, we're gonna start with your right side. You can do chest press or chest fly. If you want the extra challenge, legs up, tabletop position. Keep those knees above your hips. If you're on bands, you can. You may fly with both handles or loop one handle inside the other. Give yourself a little extra resistance right here. For your flies. When I'm doing right, you still got 10 seconds. Just give me a heads up. Focus on the right side here. We're going to go chest first for about 90. All right, we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me some flies right here. So we're going to go chest fly for 90 seconds. Try to turn this way, make it a little easier to see. Uncomfortable, that's okay. So I've been here. Sometimes you're doing a bear hug. You're just doing it with one arm. If it gets difficult, hit that press. So what you focus on is you're doing this. Don't twist your body with that core nice and tight. If you're doing dumbbells on the floor, in that press, legs up, tabletop position that whole time. So coming up, I'll do this round with bands. We've got back rows coming up on this right side. Now, when you do the bands, you're probably going both handles in each hand, or both handles in one hand to get started. So you're going to be a little stronger on your back than you are with your chest. So again, flies are pressed right here. Core is tight. This round will be a little longer, but it's because we're going chest back and the abs. So it'll be a little more like 6 minutes. But I believe in you. You'll be good. 10 seconds here. We got rows coming up on your right side. Keep repping. I'm going to go ahead and switch early so you see what we're doing. Rows in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Rows on that right side. I want you to give you a little pause as you come back. Squeeze that core nice and tight. Now coming up, we're going to do side bends with the dumbbell. When we do the side bends, when you have a dumbbell, you need to put that dumbbell in your left hand so we can work the obliques out on the right side. We can do some modifications with the bands if you need to. We'll do some wood choppers or a version of a side bend. You can also side plank on your right side or side crunch on your right side. You're going to have a minute coming up on those abs. You got about 30 seconds here. Focus on that tension. If it gets hard, you can hold that one handle in that off hand. Keep repping with your right. It's up to you. 20 seconds here, 20 seconds here. Then coming up again, using dumbbells. You're going to stand up, dumbbell, go on that left hand. And you are going to side bend with those obliques out. So you get 10 here. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have bands, you can do side bends similar. Walk out. Sorry, now, the goal here is you're trying to pull out right hip and right elbow towards each other. Same thing with that shoulder. So if you got a dumbbell right now, your dumbbell is dragging down that left side of your leg. So you get a stretch in those obliques. If you got bands, same concept here. You're just not as low when you do it. Again, you can do a side plank here. You can do a side crunch. Anything you want. Now, we got about 30 seconds here. I'll turn that air down cooler. Can't find the right temperature. I did remember, please turn the air down. I was on Miss Monday. Turn your thermostat down before you start working out. Shows up like 71. I have no idea why. I like that place. Cool. 10 seconds here. We're going to go back. We're going to work the left side out. You know what? Scratch that. Let's go for a burnout. So we're going back to right side press in 3, 2, 1. Go right side chest. Just going to do a burnout right here. Just going to adjust on the fly because I got some ideas for us. 1 minute burnout right side. 1 minute burnout with the row right side. And then we're not going to get the break in between. We're going to go right into that left side work. And I got a little bit of extra back and abs at the end I want to do, but you'll have the option for chest if you want. Yeah, 20 seconds here. Give me that burn. Try to go for a little speed. 15 seconds. We go rows, right side burnout. Give me 10. You got 8. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is right here. So that word out. So last row from the right side. After this, when I said I wasn't going to give you a break, I lied. Again, give you a small break. Do a quick drink of water. We'll do a 30-second break instead of a minute. Because we're going to hit that left side. Do the same thing. 30 seconds here, 30-second break. Burn it out. That forearm's burning, good. I'm going to straighten that grip up a little bit. 20 seconds. Last 15. Give me 10, don't stop. You got 8. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 30-second break. Quick recovery. Right here. 30 seconds. Start the clock. All right. 15 seconds. We're going to go again. All right, so we got flies coming up. Left side. Same thing we started with. 90 seconds on flies. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. All right, flies left side. Again, if you need to, you can do a press. If you can't do your flies, it's up to you. We're going to go that 90 seconds here. We're going to that row for 90. With the abs. Back to chest. Turn out the back. Then the last bit, we're going to do a little quick back ab combo. Or if you want the extra chest, you can do a chest ab combo. We'll do like a 1 minute sort of burnout. We have about 30 seconds here. We'll roll this out. Last 20. That was about 10. Maybe 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hit those rows. All right, hit those rows right here. 90 seconds. And work those side bends out. Really shoot that elbow back, squeeze. Shoulder blades on the way back. All right, we got a minute here. That's it. Let me hit those obliques one time. $40 seconds. 45. I'll jump the gun. Hopefully, you got some music going on in the background. Or you're yelling at your workout partner. To work a little harder. Have to stop. 30 seconds. That's 20. Now remember, you got obliques coming up. So if you're doing rows right now, you're going to switch hands for these side bends. Give me 10. Give me 10. Last 8. You got 6. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right. If you got bands, you can just hold those hands up. Or else to their side rather. Come all the way over, get a good stretch, pull back, squeeze. Again, focus on that shoulder, elbow towards your hip. That's our goal right here. 30 seconds here. Then do that minute burnout on chest fly or your chest press, minute burnout on back. Then we got a 1 minute finisher and we're done with the evening. So hang in there. 20 seconds here. You got less than 4 minutes of work, closer to 3.5. 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and hit these slides. Left side, warrior press in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1 minute here. Minute burnout. Those are asking about if this is my decorations in my house. Try to change the lights this up, see if this will help with the lighting a little bit. Not really sure it did, but it is actually decorated. Had some free time during this little hiatus from teaching classes. 20 seconds. Last 15. Yeah, 10, we switch to those rows. Push that burn. Turn that muscle down, so what we want. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit those rows. 1 minute burnout right here. You need a short recovery. And we'll finish. Now, coming up for a burnout. Back or abs or chest, I'll let you choose. You can do alternating standing flies with your dumbbells if you want. Engage a little chest, shoulders, and some bicep stuff. But I'm gonna go with bands and do chest flies with bands. You can do back flies. You can do bicycles. You can do your Superman. You do any exercise you want. We're gonna try to keep chest back ab related. 15 seconds. We get a short break and we burn this out to finish. Last 10. Push through, give me 8, burn it out. That's 6. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Okay, quick 30-second break. Right here. Here's one more. Take those bands out. You don't have to. I'm going to. I'm gonna do standing chest flies coming up. So you can step on that band and come straight up. If you want, you can step through the band. Go straight up. It's up to you. Got about 10 seconds. Let's finish this up. All right. Last minute here. Let's go on 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're gonna burn it right here. If you want to throw in a couple negatives, give me a negative, 5 quick burnouts. No matter what your exercise is. If you're crunching, crunch hold for 5 quick ones. We do mountain climbers, 5 quick ones, 5 slow ones. Then burn it down. We got 35 seconds and we're done. This is it. Squeeze that chest and those flies. Push through. Don't stop. We got 25 seconds. Last 20. This is it. I got 15 on my clock. All the way through. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Last 10. Breathe. Go through. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Done. And done. Oh, shit. All right. Good work. That's it. Chest back abs done. Like this. Subscribe to this. If you have any pointers, tips, if you have any requests of exercise you want to do, let me know. I'm here for you guys tomorrow. Abs and ass again. If you have mini bands or booty bands, bring them. If you don't worry about it. If you have a BOSU ball or an exercise ball, let me know. We can work that out. But I will see you tomorrow. Love y'all. Glad to have the family back together. We will see you in about 23.5 hours. Bye.